Well, it's no fair, it's a drag. I lost the one I had, and all that time we'd spent was time wasted. The clock's run out on our old game. Now I'm a bona fide free agent. But the crowd went home, they killed the lights. All the good ones are taken. Well, I'm washed up, an old cliche, but it's still true what they say. You know, beggars can't be choosers, can't be patient. Well, that's the way the cookie crumbles, and I'm bringing home the bacon. But the kitchen's cold, and I can't cook. All the good ones are taken. Hey! You're alright, could be worse. No, I'm not your first choice by any stretch of the imagination. Oh, I'm no angel, you're no saint. The virtue's overrated, 'cause it's closing time. You're alright, see. I don't wanna be alone tonight. The good ones are taken. Thank you, Dan Getkin, for helping us out on that one. The chorus of this song is real fun. You just yell, "Shut up." Check it out. Place on the corner where the gang loves to meet, where the jukebox music makes you tap your feet. In the middle of the evening when the spirits are gay, the fat bartender, you could hear him say, "Shut up and drink your beer. There's a man still asleep neath the table in the rear. And drink your beer. It's time to have another." He was always the same. He could lick any man with an Irish name. The door, it would open and Patrick walk in, and this is the part where the chorus begins. Shut up and drink your beer. There's a man still asleep neath the table in the rear. Shut up and drink your beer. It's time to have another. Smoking Pete Freeman on that pedal steel guitar. Now when the evening's done and the spirits are gay and everyone at the jukeboxes seem to have their way, Well, they all know the words now from beginning to end. So 1, 2, 3, let's hear it again. Shut up and drink your beer. And the man still asleep neath the table in the rear. Shut up and drink your beer. It's time to have another. A bunch of nickels, gonna buy 'em by the road, gonna put 'em in the juke and watch the record go. I love to hear the beating of a flat guitar and a bass fiddle slapping it to the bar. Well, I can sit there and listen to it all night long. It's a ricky-ticky rhythm of a jukebox song. And when it comes to music, I'm the #1 fan, and everybody's calling me the jukebox man. Play it, Donnie. Well, the joint is a jumping with a wee-bop-a-doo. I'm a-putting in a record that's way past 2. Cute little blonde, she's a-hanging on my arm, but the music from the Duke has done got my charm. Well, I can sit there and listen to it all night long. It's a ricky-ticky rhythm of a jukebox song. When it comes to music, I'm the #1 fan. Everybody's calling me the jukebox man. Come on, Donnie. I'm the #1 fan, and everybody's calling me the jukebox man. Everybody, everybody, and everybody's calling me the jukebox man. Well, my daddy left home when I was 3, and he didn't leave much to Ma and me, just this old guitar and an empty bottle of booze. No, I don't blame him because he run and hid, but the meanest thing that he ever did was before he left, he went and named me Sue. Well, he must have thought that it was quite a joke, and it got a lot of laughs from lots of folks. Seems I had to fight my whole life through. Some guy would giggle and I'd get red, or some guy'd laugh so I'd bust his head. I tell you, life ain't easy for a boy named Sue. Well, I grew up quick and I grew up mean. My fists got hard and my wits got keen. Roamed from town to town to hide my shame. But I made me a vow to the moon and stars. I'd search the honky tonks and bars, and I'd kill that man. Give me that awful name. Well, it was Southside Works in mid-July. I just hit town and my throat was dry. I thought I'd stop and play myself a few. At an old stage on a street of mulch, there at the table, dealing studs, sat the dirty mangy dog that named me Sue. Well, I knew that snake was my own sweet dad from the worn-out picture that my mother had, and I knew that scar on his cheek and his evil eye. He was big and bent and gray and old. I looked at him and my blood ran cold. I said, "My name is Sue. How do you do? Now you're gonna die." Well, I hit him once right between the eyes, and he went down, but to my surprise, come up with a knife and cut off a piece of my ear. So I busted a chair right across his teeth, and we crashed through the bar and into the street, kicking and gouging in the mud and the blood of the beer. Well, I tell you, I fought tougher men, but I really can't remember when. Well, he kicked like a mule and he bit like a crocodile. I heard him laugh, and then I heard heard him cuss. He reached for his gun, but I pulled mine first. He just stood there looking at me, and I saw him smile. He said, son, this world is rough, and if a man's gotta make it, he's gotta be tough. And I knew I wouldn't be there to help you along. So I give you that name, and I said goodbye, and I knew you'd have to get tough or die. And it's that name that helped to make you strong. Said, now you just fought one hell of a fight. I know you hate me, and you've got the right to kill me now. I wouldn't blame you if you do. But I want to thank you for gravel in your guts and the spit in your eye, because I'm the son of a gun that named you Sue. But what could I do? I got all choked up, put down my gun, called him my pa, and he called me his son, and I come away with a different point of view. And I think of him every now and then, every time I try and every time I win. And if I ever have a son, I think I'm gonna name him Bill or George, anything but Sue. I hate that name. Woo! Are you still with us out there? You guys want to keep dancing or what? All right.